Actually, I'm not a research student. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that there monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart, and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection! The testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
Haha, very funny.
You understand, however, that this is your last chance at a cross-examination. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we'll let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Hart, you said there wasn't much else to look at on the lake.
Yep. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Witness, stop blubbering and continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Gramps, I will. That's right, smart boy. Not much at all. So I just watched that there boat the whole time.
Objection! Were you really looking at the boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, but Miss Hart, you are far from normal.
Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Yeah!
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. You wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mentioned it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you are not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph. You got the proof.
But we can't see who is shooting who in it.
Right? That's why I took the photo and I...
Objection! Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? Oh, no you didn't.
What was she going to say? She took the photo and... Wait a second.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo! Why won't he let her show it? I've got a hunch that enlarged photo shows something against Von Karma. This is my chance. But if I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. But I have to try. Ms. Hart, you enlarged this picture, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Why hasn't that enlargement been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool!
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Ms. Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection! The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Overruled. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here you go.
We still can't see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe not. Regardless, it is accepted as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. and little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it!
There has to be something!
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
It's over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Ms. Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare a verdict.
Wait! It's not supposed to go like this! There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere! Anywhere! This is bad, real bad, or what should I... Wait. Your Honor! There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement!
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Take that!
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand.
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. This directly contradicts another piece of evidence. The man in this picture is holding the pistol in his left hand. The prints on the murder weapon were from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this picture is not Mr. Edgeworth!
Now that everyone has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If he didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Suicide is out of the question. An examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance at which he was shot, which was clearly from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet!
The point is, there is no way it could have been suicide.
Order! Mr. von Karma, are you sure of your data's accuracy?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
I see. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the pistol revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The defense and the prosecution are to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent.
Well, yeah, but Edgeworth, what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who did it? The shooter was about a meter away.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
Relax, I'm kidding. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Right.
Yeah?
Tell her something for me, will you?
What?
Tell her to watch what he says in court. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be thrilled to hear you say that. Jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony, thinking it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Still, maybe it would come in handy.
End of Part 2. To be continued. You have been listening to Phoenix Wright, Turnabout Goodbyes, based on the case from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney published by Capcom. Featured in the cast were Cettoto as Phoenix Wright, Mizura as Maya Fey, James Hall as Miles Edgeworth, True Blue as Manfred von Karma and the Judge, Jared J. Lee as Detective Dick Gumshoe, and Faith Kelter as Lotta Hart. If you enjoyed this fan audio drama, please support the original work by checking out the game. This has been a 3DF Productions non-profit presentation. Thank you.
Maya!
Hey! Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Why'd you do that anyway? Why'd you go crazy at Lotta today?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay, I promise.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Whew!
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me.
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, really. I don't know what to do. I shouldn't have stopped my training.
Hey, don't worry. Everything's going to be alright, okay? I have to go take care of some things, but I'll be back in a bit to pick you up. Hang in there.